Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on GEO-POLITICAL Talk. It's Monday, March the 25th, 2024, sorry. We got a great show coming up for all of us here. And we want to do as a special birthday shout out to my lovely little sister, Loretta Ponsu, there in Delaware. Currently in Vegas celebrating her milestone birthday. We say congratulations to you, Loretta. You have it from all of us here in Detroit. Jojo, Octavius, Darius, Maureen, and everybody. Nini Nivaya, we want to wish you well. Happy birthday to you. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, this broadcast is dedicated to you as well. On the countdown, today is day number 47. Since Joseph Yuma Boyka declared his assets without publication on February the 8th, 2024. For our hot topics tonight, financing propaganda. The Joseph Yuma Boyka Unity Party government has sourced United States dollars 180,000 to buy out Diaspora media houses. Eugene Fahnghon and J. Matthew Piah are chief architects of the scheme. Let's dig deeper. Who else procure cars? Now Minister of State Sylvester Grigsby asked NASSCORP Director General DeWitt VonBallmoos for 3 SUVs during the transition. Who else did Grigsby request the cars, money, or whatever for? Did he do these as a form of kickbacks for people to retain their jobs or get appointments? Why didn't their GSA contact on the transitional team make those requests? Did the CDC government avail transportation to the incoming Unity Party government? Let's dig deeper. Also coming up, exposed. Representative Yeke Koluba have exposed a plot by Joseph Yuma Boyka and cohorts to remove Speaker J. Fonati Kofa, a USD $4,500 coupon drone on J Mark, a furniture store in Monrovia, was said to have been given to each representative as bribe by the Minister of State to remove Speaker Funati Kofa. Another digging deeper story tonight. Assassination attempt. Len Eugene Nangbe said what happened at Roberts International Airport upon President Weah's return was an assassination attempt. We almost returned to Accra or went back to Freetown, but the pilot said he could land the plane at RIA. EPS said President Weah should hire more private security guards if he wanted more security. What happened? Let's dig deeper. If you join us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you. On this podcast, we insist to be civil with one another. There will be no curse words, no insults of any kind.
Oh, this is nice.
Is it, please?
Pepe can't change go. Le pape said no one to do it, do. Clipper can rock you. Lepe when you coming true. Y'all can see. All the good God do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me and I get cut out to oh. You open door, you made a way. Made my enemy caliphate. They wanna wallow down me. I listen people not saying. Me only used to tell I mean, they telling me okay, congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. You said the full say congratulations. See how you turn it around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The grace I carried and on your mate, the chichi and do well. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let all my kids they wanting me for. All of my Kenya give it to God.
The newest concession there by CRC. Congratulations to Best Wella Gallo. Wedding.
Me, I got Pepe. You turn it around for me. When all of them were looking down on me. Clipper, you still a show. Your umpa is slow but sure. Let me hear today, tell me yes sir. Used to put your level, tell me what's that.
Eric McGill.
Papa, I do as you say. Hey, y'all can see. All the good God do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me and I get cut out to oh. You open door, you made a way. Made my enemy caliphate. They wanna wallow down me. I listen people not saying. Me only used to tell I mean, they telling me okay, congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. You said the full say congratulations. See how you turn it around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The grace I carried and on your mate, the chichi and do well.
Congratulations.
Let all my kids they wanting me for. All of my Kenya give it to God. They think you'll do it, follow my mom. Les papes la zoba, les poils la don kutuku. Celestina do. Gelato say we not Jones. Me I got Pepe. You turn it around for me. When all of them were looking down on me. Clipper, you still a show. Your umpa is slow but sure. Let me hear today, tell me yes sir. Used to put your level, tell me what's that. Lick belly and blown on your dream. Papa, I do as you say. Hey, y'all can see. All the good God do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me and I get cut out to oh. You open door, you made a way. Made my enemy caliphate. They wanna wallow down me. I listen people not saying. Me only used to tell I mean, they telling me okay.
Congratulations.
They opening corridor for me to pass. You said the full say
congratulations.
See how you turn it around for good from the way to farewell.
Congratulations.
The grace I carried and on your mate, the chichi and do well.
Congratulations. Congratulations. What a song there by CRC. Congratulations is the name of the song by CRC. And we say congratulations to Bess Wella Gallo on her wedding to her darling husband. Yeah. What God put together, let no man put us under. Yeah. Folks, good evening to you and welcome to all of you that have joined us here. Please invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest, okay? We've got a great show for all of us. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. And this broadcast is dedicated to my lovely little sister, Loretta Bonsu. They're in Delaware, celebrating her milestone birthday in Vegas. Loretta, congratulations to you. Happy birthday to you. And also a birthday treat for the son of the lady from Atlanta, Yasake, where her older son celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday to you, young man. Want to wish you well. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you. And this broadcast is dedicated to you as well. Let's bring on the lady, Rosalind Venley from Switzerland. Good morning to you there. Good evening from my end. How you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Gilmer, and to all of our followers. Good
Right.
morning. I'm doing good.
You're doing good. Great to have you. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was a lazy one.
A lazy one?
Hmm
Amazing or a lazy one? Amazing or lazy one? Which one?
Lazy, just lazy. Yeah, just home doing
You
nothing.
are just home. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, None of that. No romance without
What
finance.
up, finance?
You didn't do any
Let me
of
give
that.
it to you.
You got to have Job if you want to
No, none
be
of that.
with me
No romance without
without finance.
finance.
Yeah.
None.
No, none. Yeah.
You gotta have a job.
You got to have a
Yeah,
Job.
yeah.
Best Weller Gallo stole the weekend.
Oh, she did. Oh,
Eh?
yes. Why did I say? Yeah, when it was lazy because of her. Actually, yes.
Yeah.
She stole the weekend for real.
But some folks were not happy with her.
Yes.
Eh?
There were a
There
lot
were a lot
of,
of happy people. There were some unhappy people.
yes, I
A
noticed
whole
that
host of eh?
even in my community in Europe,
Yeah.
there was too much talking.
Too much
And I'm
talking.
like, yeah, I'm like, you give the lady a chance, let her live her life. But it was the raps were bad, you know.
Hmm. But uh uh they say what God put together.
Let no man put us asunder.
But that as under there is spelled ASSUNDER.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pronounce it in syllables, eh,
I know, right?
eh,
If you pronounce it syllable, it's gonna go apart.
eh, if you pronounce it in syllables, they say, hey, it means tell your mouth from any people thing.
You put business,
Yeah,
eh?
tell your mouth from any people business. Eh?
I was like for LIB wedding, I thought it was royalty though.
Uh-huh.
For the land that they call hungry people all over the place.
Hungry people all over the place. Yes.
Yeah, to have
Yeah.
such a wedding for me, it was a rich one. It was a rich wedding. It was royalty. It was it was it was fabulous. So what can I
It was
say?
fabulous. It was fabulous. It's for
Fabulous.
me. It seemed like it was well organized, well planned.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
The
was
pomp and
impressed.
pageantry.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
was impressed looking at the wedding cake in the sky,
Yeah.
over hanging over the bride and groom.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay,
Okay.
we're doing some Hollywood thing in LIB. That's good.
ELFP.
So, but there are a lot of naysayers around,
Uh-huh.
and just as much as there are those that accept the relationship,
Right.
those that denounce the relationship for whatever
Uh-huh.
reason best known to them. For me, I don't know her affiliates, who they are, where they come from. All I
Mm-hmm.
know, she married to a Liberian, and I even learned that there are some people here crying for the man in Europe here. That
They're crying for him.
they crying for the man. I said
This
ah.
day, this there's the video right here.
There's a reception, right?
The reception, yeah, the reception.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the cake over there
Yeah, the cake.
above them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no doubt.
You want to zoom in? Zoom in.
Eh?
You can zoom it.
She says zoom it. That's the most I can do with it right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the most I can do with it.
That means it was not. It's not original.
That's it. People, instead of doing the horizontal video, they let it do vertical.
Oh, vertical. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is vertical.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a.
What are people saying about this on here in the chat section? Cecilia J. Freeman said that was an engagement. Yeah, she said that wasn't a wedding, so I want to know what will happen.
You know. Okay.
Yeah.
So there were two sections. One was in the African attire.
Uh-huh.
That the bride was waiting for the groom.
This looks like the wedding reception.
Yeah, that's what I
that's
said.
the wedding reception. You can't.
Did you see the one in the white in the best is in her snow white gown?
Right.
And the guy is in his captain outfit.
Correct.
Like the Titanic
I saw those pictures.
Yeah. Okay, so
yeah.
For somebody to say this an engagement is not a wedding, I don't want to see the wedding. It would be more than Princess Diana and Prince Charles.
Duke Fearless Clark William, the hyena, he says, I could never lose sleep or any valuable time worrying about someone who is in love with the one she gave her heart to.
Exactly.
I'm happy if she's happy, no doubt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same here. I'm happy for her.
I'm happy if she's happy.
And if
Beth is a little sister. She's lovely. She's awesome. Yeah. Mas SP Pelu said, hello there, Sister Rosalind.
Hey Mas, how you doing? We're on together last night. On the show.
Cecilia Fremont is still trending. Said the wedding will take place in the US. I think in the US will be US on a wedding, but there was a wedding on our side there.
In Liberia.
In Liberia, our wedding. I believe so. and John Saki Connor said the couple changed during the wedding. That was with a change. Somebody said she changed about 7 times.
At the reception, I saw her in that dress, in that red.
I know at the reception, the entire ceremonies is that she had like 7 different attires or whatsoever.
Well, that's the one.
L. Morris, welcome. How you doing?
Hey, Favor.
Yeah.
So we saw her. I saw her only this one. I saw her when they were dancing and grooming and jamming.
Right.
And I was cheering them on. Go girl, go boy, do your thing.
Well, if you didn't see this clip, let's play for you, and then we continue with our conversation here on our hot topics.
Blue, I saw that. There you go.
Absolutely nice. It was gorgeous. What did Monica do? And Mas SP Pelu says it was one of the best wedding events I've witnessed in the Liberian community. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She said money was speaking. John Saki Kone,
I know, right?
what the money can do. Jerry Akwe, welcome to you there. How you doing? And BN Boakai Fofana. Smell notice. Say, my man. Yeah. What the money can do. Folks, all good evening to you and welcome. Welcome. We got a great show for all of us here. As always, please invite someone. I have not been a chance to even share the video. Maybe I think I'll do an interlude as I go to share this video. Yeah. Let me do this song by CRC. If you miss this song by CRC, a latest effort, we're gonna replay it for you here. All right. Rosalind, did you hear that song? Congratulations by CRC.
Maybe when you play it, I will know if I heard it.
He just released it. He just released it.
Oh, it's new. Okay.
Yeah, it's new. About
It didn't play
a
at the
month.
wedding. It didn't play.
No. Maybe the day, I
Okay.
don't know, but it's about a month now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's about a month since they did that, or since he released it.
Okay.
Pepe can't change go. Le pape said no one to do it, do. Clipper can rock you. Lepe when you coming true. Y'all can see. All the good God do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me and I get cut out to toe, oh. You opened door, you made a way. Make my enemy call and fail. They wanna wallow down me. Like listen people not saying. Me all they used to tell I mean now they telling me okay, congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. When you said the full say congratulations. See how you turn it around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The grace I carried and on your head, the chichi that do well. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let all my kids they wanting me for. All of my Kenya give it to God. They think you love to you love for la mama. Les papi la zoba. Les poils la don kutuku. Si les tina do. J'allais to say we not doing su. Me I got pepe. You don't around for me. When all of them were looking down on me. Les pas you see les show.
It's a birthday shout out for the lady there in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Linda Conenhoff from your brother John Saki Kone there in New Jersey. Again, Linda Conenhoff. Happy birthday to you, lady.
Make my enemy call and fail. They wanna wallow down me. I listen people not saying. Me all they used to tell I mean now they telling me okay, congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. When you said the full say congratulations. See how you turn it around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The grace I carried and on your head, the chichi and do well. Congratulations.
Caller.
Congratulations by the man there, CIC. Beautiful song there, released about a month ago, Rosalind.
Okay.
Yeah, it was released about a month ago. And
Right.
awesome work there by the young man. So folks, again, welcome. Hopefully our team of analysts and panelists will be here. We observe, or if you know, you've been following this show, been cutting off around the 2 hours mark.
Right.
Yeah, it better cutting up around the 2 hours mark. I don't know. Somebody called me today or sent me a message and said that other networks are having similar problems. Rosalie, have you gone over 2 hours on your
Over.
podcast?
Yeah, no, 2 hours strictly.
No. Eh?
2 hours. I haven't gone over. No,
You haven't gone over.
no, not like that.
Okay. Uh uh we'll observe this and see. I'm thinking whether it is a network issue or a computer issue. Whether the computer can go. But the other computer is on with the radio. Uh, uh,
Mm-hmm.
I got two iMac Apple computer and
Mm-hmm.
one Dell. You know, uh,
Right.
uh, yeah. The radio is on. The FM is on Apple, and then we broadcasting here YouTube and Facebook on another Apple, and then the monitor is over there. It's a Dell computer. You know, besides
Okay.
tablets and cell phones we have in studio here. Uh, uh, so we're gonna pay attention to see what is happening with our set here, and then I will check with StreamYard as well, the software we are using,
Mm-hmm.
whether they got that program for just every time on the 2 hour mark.
Yes, it goes up. I think
It
I think
goes
it's
up.
StreamYard because
Eh?
there's a couple of, I think last week or so I remember going for more than 3 hours
You went for
on a
more than
show.
2 hours?
Three more than 2 hours. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
But it's been a while.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe a StreamYard because sometimes StreamYard and Zoom and StreamYard seem to have similar settings.
Yeah, similar, but uh, uh, StreamYard is better. Yeah,
Mhm.
StreamYard is better. Benedict, got it. Welcome to you there. How you doing, sir? Good evening, great people from Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome. And Mr. Kia, Stephen and Nelly Kia, welcome there from Frederick, Maryland. Says, good evening, Wild Michael. We are following from our Frederick, Maryland corners. Absolutely. Welcome to you there, Pops. Good to see you on here.
Mhm.
Feloncio Bright Crawford, beautiful engagement, Best. The, the last Liberian wedding I watched like this was the lady that passed away. Her limo drove her into the hall. Uh,
Mm.
uh, no, I don't know whether that we talk that the same wedding because I covered one wedding in Phoenix, Arizona. That lady is still alive. Uh, yeah.
Put a
and
disclaimer.
she her husband drove an old Mercedes Benz drop top, a classic, into the hall.
Mm.
Yeah, on the dance floor. Yeah.
Oh
I think it
wow.
was April 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, that was April 10, 2021. And I got this here on my desk. That's why they awarded me for going to.
Ah,
Yeah, I got it right here on my desk. Yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. The wedding was April 10, 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you capture all the
Yeah, I did. And
okay.
that video got almost a million view.
No.
I just did it exclusively that grand entrance. Yeah.
What?
Because it was like the first time people seen a car drove in the hall on the dance floor.
Oh, I think I remember. No, was that yours? There was something like that in. No, I think not yours. It was in Australia.
No, that was in Phoenix, Arizona. What I did
Okay,
was in
that
Phoenix,
was yours.
Arizona.
Then that was yours. Yeah,
Right,
so I was
right.
impressed too.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so the media coming to you or come on,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
I said million views. Then you say million coming to me.
Yeah, but when you get million views, provide no money. Instead of getting money, go for your money.
Collect your money.
Collect your money.
Abuka. Comfort Wilson, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? So, folks, we again welcome to all of you. It's day number 47 since Joseph Yuma Boyka declared his assets without publication. Apparently, he's hiding something. We brought you this story, financing propaganda. The Joseph Yuma Boyka Unity Party government has sourced USD $180,000 to buy out diaspora media houses. Eugene Fahnghon and Gerolimic Matthew Piah, the Minister of Information, are chief architects of the scheme. Okay, this is the story we brought you. If you didn't catch it, let's read it for you here. Jida Hard Talk Digging Deeper Department is reporting that Joseph Yuma Boyka has set aside USD $180,000 to buy out diaspora media networks to carry out their UP propaganda. According to our sources, Digging Deeper sources, now LBS Director General Eugene Fahnghon, who is spearheading this exercise, requested for USD, in quotation marks, requested for USD $250,000 for the project. But with the help of Information Minister J. Matthew Piah, who also sold the idea to GMB, got USD $180,000 against the original $250,000 that was requested. In his quest for said money, Fahnghon maintained that, in quotation marks, he got his current job by running propaganda against the CDC and will now sit and allow another propaganda to defeat them. We will not behave like CDC, who didn't pay their folks and others. You have a future to become president. And if you don't do this, you can leave your own with the old man. Fahnghon told Jeremiah Kman. Accordingly, J. Matthew Piah buttressed Fahnghon, and Kuhn accepted and sold the idea to GMB. The rest is $180,000 in possession of Fahnghon and being supervised by Gerolimic Piah. Okay. And that story attracted quite a number of comments, one of which is from my young brother there, what's his name? George Lobo. George Lobo wrote and said, is what CDC government was spending on you guys? Or is that what CDC government was spending on you guys? But what did the story say? Fahnghon, who you hang out with every day, said we will not behave like the CDC, who didn't pay their folks and others. And then you come back and say, is that what the CDC were paying you guys?
The comprehension problem.
No, that's why he didn't get
a job.
an appointed position.
You remain a nephew.
That's why he did not get
an
appointed position, and he's back in America like me. But there is more to George Lobo and other diaspora UPists who return without a job or jobs. And that story we'll bring it for you tomorrow.
I really want to know what happened to Vanisaki, because you keep looking for notice and
we'll bring that story to you tomorrow, because we did a post on it, developing story on what conditions did some UP surrogates return home in the diaspora after spending months in Liberia without an appointment. We'll do that story for you tomorrow. We don't want to throw a whole lot in there tonight. Yeah. Rashad Bezeji Chapin says that won't help to cover up their shortcomings. that people will go against their failure to deliver on their promises. Absolutely.
But I think if any, I learned if any paying perfect key, then why you more quiet somewhere.
Now some of the stories we're coming up with tomorrow.
Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah. And the fake border video he did, the fake arrest at the border and all of that. Yeah. Okay, so and we are bringing this story to you, and I like the responses under the post that that Liberians are making. All right, I like the responses. Yeah, that it's a good thing. It's not bad. And let me see if I can read some of the comments. Aaron, God will make a way. Congratulations to Unity Party. During our regime, our people overlooked the media, especially the diaspora media people. We put up suggestions a lot of times, and it was overlooked. We are in the 21st century and propaganda war as well. Okay, that's from Aaron. God will make a way. Our own senior analyst Jerome Gayman also commented on there, and Jerome Gayman said, "I see absolutely nothing wrong with this. That's what responsible entities do." That takes us to Delano Tamasa. Tamasa, welcome. How you doing there?
Yeah, the wise man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Wise stayed bereaved, but sometimes the boss lady gave me the opportunity
You come perform a
to come
fellowship.
and perform national duty.
Right.
So it's great to be with you. It's great. I heard Sis Roslyn, and I think Russia is at the bike. But it's just great to be with you this Monday evening.
No doubt.
And let me say hi to all our people that are following us at this time, here in the diaspora and also back home.
Right.
By all the glad in my heart whenever I'm teaming up with the wise man.
No doubt.
Yeah. So it's great.
Awesome. It's great to have you as well.
Yeah.
Our regards again to the madam there. Let her continue to be strengthened in the Lord. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You heard me reading some comments there about the Unity Party $180,000 sourced for propaganda to buy out. Yeah. Okay. So when you're ready, you get it. You can come in.
Yeah. No, yeah. I hear you reading. Yeah. But I can wait a little bit.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think first of all, I think it is good that you brought this story. It's a great story that you brought out. But within my own way, I see things. Politics is one of the biggest business in the world. To put it that we all can understand it at a certain level. In politicking, PR is very cardinal. And I know that PR is very expensive. The world that we live in, it is no way that a government can operate without PR.
Right.
What make PR move during our time in the opposition on President Salif 12 years? If you hear the legs of Abel Blackie, a few other guys came out. They were like the court show. They get used to court to the show and promote the government. And then when we realized, but then Louis Brown was the person in charge at the Ministry of Information, Culture, and Tourism.
Correct. Yeah.
And we realized that President Salif exclusively has a budget that falls under the Ministry of Information, Culture, and Tourism to empower various local shows and local callers.
We discuss that budget here, or one of the budgets where close to $1 million was in that budget for media surveillance.
And let me say to you, Mr. Gilmore, in politics, I remember in 2019, I went back home. When I went back home, I had a meeting. The only person that met me in that meeting was the global chairman. And I having the meeting at the CDC headquarters right in our conference room.
Right.
And mind you, to be frank, right after CDC left as chairman of the Youth League, I came in by 2008-09. I came in, and I was there to inspire a lot of folks. I even say inspire Jeff Tamakoji.
Right.
Jeff Tamakoji came but then I was presiding over the Youth League from Monserrado County. So whenever I go down, most of the guys, the young guys, they stay there. So I had a meeting with them, and there was an issue that has to do with PR. We were running the government for 6 years. The opposition to even overpower us. And then we still talking about PR, and there's no way people are stratified in many ways to control the airwave. And by then I made recommendation in that meeting. It's not bad. And let me make it very clear. It is not bad at all.
Right.
For PR. No, it is not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. If the government, the Unity Party, can mobilize resources to make sure that they maintain the airway, they control the narrative, that's the game of politics. We had that opportunity, and we advise these people at various levels. And to the extent the young people were frustrated that they were not even empowered to make sure that even the poor start to charge their card to call to promote the government. These boys were doing it on their own. Man, see them in a very slum.
Yeah.
Under the Unity Party administration those days, people were given scratch cards. You find Man Sisi will be calling on air, and she used her own money. She called, no recognition, nothing. And these are things that need to be aired. These are things that need to be said, because tomorrow we'll get back to state power. I know that, but we need to address these things. That that sense of arrogance that people know everything. That you stop that. And sometimes the message, the faces are up there. They are not the regular people to carry the message. Sometimes those are in the trenches. The masses, the young people, empower them, and they'll be able to control the narrative. We feel on that willfully. Maybe the president supported these people. Maybe they just take it to be some of the formality. But we feel on that. To the extent that, look how you have people in the diaspora. People will leave their job and kind of promote the administration. You don't even say recognize them. You don't even say do anything. PR is a business. It is not wrong. The men has even said selling Momoy in West Point, and make them go to radio talk show to advertise Momoy. They ain't talking about the government, and you sit there and you have the money to do so.
Yeah.
It is not wrong. And today you find the guys are there. The guys are there. It is not a bad thing for PR. And the guys recognize that. Especially the elector Eugene Fahnghon that been in the diaspora, that understand things. And you have Liberia Piah that been around. The guys know that there's a forces here in the diaspora. Once you handle these guys, this guy can control the narrative. And for us, we never recognize these things. We never recognize that.
No, we did not.
And that's why we got to say it, because we cannot bury these things.
No.
If we bury them, tomorrow these things will happen. So it's better that we say, especially we were at the forefront, that we went down and discussed it with these people and make them to understand these things. And then they refuse to operate with these things. They refuse. And I mean, it went against us. 17,000 votes going against us. You know what I mean? There are a lot of factors. To the extent people just believe like everything was just okay. In politics, there are two things. You have the personal interest and you have the national interest. Let me be frank to you. You obey rule and poke diamond in the play, but the man that is carrying your message, that man need to be taken care of. The woman that carrying your message, That
I'm
woman needs to
laughing.
be
I'm
taken care
laughing at
of.
a comment from Mars SP Pelu.
Yeah, so they each have a PR from the Unity Party because the people know that they are falling, we're falling, so they got to straighten themselves. They got to work on
Absolutely.
some things. It is not a
Yeah.
bad thing to do so.
No.
I don't see it's not a bad thing. The only thing when you corrupt, we'll find it out, we'll go
We'll,
into it. But once
we'll
you
go
raise
into it.
money, yeah, to do
Yeah.
your PR under the Ministry of
PR.
Information, Culture, and Tourism,
Yeah.
whosoever
We
entity,
we
they are
witness
liberty to do so.
we witness in this country where we find ourselves billions and billions of dollars
Yeah,
used on media for
yeah,
especially during election time. Campaigns. Republican Democrats combined they spend billions of dollars on TV and paying surrogates to go on networks every Sunday morning, every evening, every day, throughout. They pay people to do PR.
yeah.
What people say in the
What
words of
about it?
Darius DeLong, they say we must turn tire. No evidence.
When they'll
let me
recommend
let
all
me
these
take
silly
one
guys.
color. Let me take one color, and then we're gonna continue. Wilton Ketter, you call when we're not ready yet, but let's hear you, brother. Ketter, welcome.
Opportunity.
Ketter, yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead. Welcome.
yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Brother Gilman, I would differ a little bit with my brother,
Uh-huh.
just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's about the money. I think CDC, because of the long denigration of CDC from the opposition when they were opposition unity party, now the ruling party, how they are taught, how they are inept, how they are a bunch of criminals and this, that. When CDC became a ruling party, she tried to soft down the rhetoric. She tried to play cool with everything, regardless of what was going on with the CDC. I mean, as far as the opposition were throwing nonsense to CDC, and CDC did not even respond in ways that a ruling party should respond. Even now that CDC in opposition, with all of what happening in government, in this government here, CDC is still playing the like soft to them. I hear my brother talking. Unity Party won CDC in the election. Unity Party is angry that they want to even bury CDC, never come back again. But CDC is opening arms, like showing olive branches. See, this is not time for that. When I listen to some of my brother then who come and talk, oh, they're going to pay all the money, pay all the money. Why you don't go on Freedom FM to blast what is happening? Why you don't come on Michael Gilman show? Why you don't go on other shows to amplify what is unfolding in Liberia? See what's going on in the legislature. See what the executive doing, bribing people. See the information that even came on Spoon today about this man who, before Joseph Walker would even take office, was instructing VonBallmoos to buy cars. Where are the seditions that amplifying the thing? Dilando Tamasa, where your voice? For you to sit down and say, that man, I'm a friend.
Is part of the conversation here. That's a topic.
We should amplify these things.
Yeah.
Unity Party will amplify it. They will even laugh at
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that happened broad daylight that involved lives and properties and what have you. They can draw murders or massacre, whatever you want to describe it. Do you hear it in the news?
It's swept under the rug. Who's supposed to bring it up?
Listen. Let me tell you why it is under the rug or under the carpet. Let me tell you why. Because you have a Gregory Coleman, who is head of the police department, who have his surrogates all over the place in the media, not to talk about that story. They don't want that thing to continue on the airwaves, on social media, continuously to damage the Unity Party image. Okay, they don't want it, so they are paying money for to suppress the information.
So brother Gilman, this is my point. Yeah, this is my point. Yeah. Are they paying Tamasa? Are they paying Jefferson Koji? Are they paying Akara's Gray? Are they paying or
they're not paying? They're not paying.
These people got platform. These people got platform that they can go on and amplify. People will listen to them.
Why don't they use it?
That's the point. How many times have you seen they walk to Freedom FM when this guy is on, to even call in to amplify things when what his name Gosson we are on. How many times they ever call to talk to when KOK on to even amplify this thing here? They have to do it. You're not paying money, just call in. Just call in. And they politicking, there's no friendship inside. Why I see United Party that
yeah. We are saying the same thing, but apparently we're not understanding each other. Why are they not doing these things? They were in power, they didn't do it. Now you read the quote from Eugene Fahnghon, where he said he got this current job by running propaganda against the CDC, and will not sit and allow another propaganda to defeat them. We will not behave like CDC, who didn't pay their folks and others. We will not behave like CDC, who didn't pay their folks and others. They didn't pay their folks and others. They were not regular. Like Boyka Fofana, Bien Fofana said, yeah, Piah has been CDC nemesis. Yeah, right here. Piah has been the CDC's nemesis of late. Okay, we, like you stated, CDC want to be that. I'm happy the president said it last time that the CDC is not what he said. It's not a
integrity institution.
Integrity institution. It's not a social club. Okay, so we need to be out there. Do you see any coordination, coherence, or messaging by pro CDC talk shows? Everybody,
no coordination.
Everybody talking different things.
No coordination. Even when CDC or in government, we said, I said it on the platform. I said
no coordination, no messaging, nothing.
Yes,
that's the problem. You know, and we got to get past that. And this story about this $250,000 that was asked for, and now they got approval of $180,000. It is not to, according to our people, our information, it is not to make a one-time disbursement. Okay, it's to keep people on their hidden payrolls. Talk show host in the diaspora, oh my man, will give you $1,500 monthly. Just you got to promote the Unity Party government. Don't come high on us and this and that. Like that recording you heard with Costa making that deal during the Unity, the previous Unity Party government.
Yeah,
you gotta don't go on after these people do this, do that. You gotta go slow, blah blah blah. A similar thing, a similar thing they are talking about, and to meeting people on a regular pay basis, whether that $1,000, that $500, that $1,500, it coming to you regularly.
Wait on. I agree with you, wait on. You know, it's like, you know what you're saying, but you see,
you're right. You're absolutely right.
I agree with you, wait on. I mean, but you see something that is lacking. It is good.
Tamasa talking to you. Listen to him.
Yeah, no, wait on. I agree with you. But you see, something that you just talk about. You talk about, you know, coordination, coherence in the messaging. Because anything that we want to do, if we don't follow processes, we'll not learn to where we want to learn. That one aspect of it. Two, they issued about messaging, what I would call it propaganda, what I would call it promotion of the administration. Anything that has to do with positive promoting of the administration, it is not evil. The first person, the first administration that brought this thing to our attention that we saw in the opposition was the Unity Party under President Sirleaf.
Yeah.
They raised a budget extra To get, if you have Madam Wisse also were part of this team. They have all the media entity. Even the boys that can just call on the show those days. I just called one day. Yeah. Later, Abel Blackie went to the Ministry of Information. Just like a random caller. On our side, we had the late James Gray, Musa Conan, they were part of it, and we're just struggling with that. To the steady guys, Louis Brown, we have meeting those days. Calling on that low, the CDC folks need to come and promote the administration. We refused. When we took power, we went to these people. Gentlemen, this is African politics. Everybody can be employed, but the messaging, those people that are in the community, how long will the gas trash car get to these people every month to make sure that they call? Even those in the diaspora, during Ellen time, you had the guys, the NOCO 4 and other things were here. And they were promoted heavily. They were supported heavily. You had the Gilman, you had other people. It is not wrong to have PR, you have government-owned station promoting them. It is not wrong. If you find somebody promoting your messages daily on a daily basis, you can coordinate these people and we discuss it with them. We didn't keep it as a secret. We went to them, we told them. You had the Prince Sherry, you had different ladies. The lifestyle, the propo, this, that. You can't meet these people. You had Dabasio every Wednesday, Apostle Dabasio, every Saturday, Apostle Dabasio, every Saturday.
Yeah.
And these people are paying their own personal money. As a government, you can't hold on to these people and support them. Fahnghon knows that. That's why Fahnghon went and recommended that. And they will buy it. And it's not wrong.
No.
So we should learn from it. And in learning from something is to not keep it a secret. And it is wrong. We do it, then from there we move ahead. And there where we are.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. But now that, yeah.
I agree with you 100%, brother. I agree with you 100%.
Let's get another voice from Australia, Mas SP Pelu on the WhatsApp line. Mas, welcome. How you doing?
Okay, Mr. Gamer, how you doing?
I'm awesome.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to get my input on what Keto and other people saying.
Yeah.
I was in Liberia for 2 months.
Right.
I was closer to the CDC hierarchy. These guys were very, very mean and selfish to the local guys, to the foot soldiers. These people that put up there, that fought for CDC to be up there, they were very mean to them.
Mm-hmm.
I sat in our conversations. I saw that. They refused, like you said, to give out, a call card. To call them when the children go on the show. We have a lot of, the auxiliaries group. La Nina during the election, La Nina just t-shirts, just laptop to promote this whole CDC. The people refuse to listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
So these people are angry. Only a few people are when you call and say, "Boy, now the people that they get our money to, let it go to them." We have women, the seditious women. They could not look up to you, Mr. Gaiman. And since Rosalind over there, mm-hmm. We have Prince Sherry, we have Susan Bange here. The people refuse to pour money into there and to put the message out there. But there were some women that put up together. I'm telling you, 40,000 United States dollars and give it to Prophet Key for them to not cost them.
Yeah.
That money could take it and give it to people that you are talking. We want to be here.
No.
We want to be here. People are calling us up here. You're please send up credit so we can go. We want to do this. We want to go on the show. We want to call. We can't get money. And I mentioned Samuel 20 in my post just now. Samuel restricted a lot of things down there. He had the money. He could not give it out to people. He's one of the president that caused all the thing we're in today. I will say loud and clear. You want to say what you want to say. I don't want to go into deep. I will say something to one of the president that caused us to be where we are today. We refuse to pay to talk to the media. Their mind sort of get to the media, he refused to give it. He will look a few guys out there and get them 5,000, 10,000 and go and go and talk. And they won't say the right thing. Those who are at the air with 24/7, you people comfortable, yo. They refuse to look at you people. They refuse to come to you. So how do you think that the people now will even have the strength to go and say they're fighting for CDC?
Mm-hmm.
How? A lot of them they refuse. When you tell them that go and say, "No, I'm going there," y'all call the other people there. Y'all do this one. They are divided as we're speaking. I won't lie to you. They are divided.
Yeah, I know that.
They are divided. We saw that when the election was over, those that have visa and everything, they left the country. They're in America, they're in Europe, they're everywhere enjoying. The poor one, they're saying that down there doing that, they don't get nothing. So what they want us to do? If they want this thing to work, it's time for them to call everybody. Mm-hmm. Everyone is angry. We are very angry. The only people you see them fighting now, Mr. Gaming, is those are really low person we are. And then there. How many? Even how you call it? Great. They want talking, can't get nobody. Jefferson Koji, he want talking can go. 2 days ago, Jefferson Koji, Sekou Kalasco on Abraham show. When he called in, Akawas will call in, Safogo call in. But these people, how many of them that voice will go out there? We need a collective voice of voices to work. So I just want to get my feedback on things that go on, like, bro. If you want CDC, that's why the United Party of CDC is there. Because they know what's going on in the party. They know what's happening. They know. So if they want us to come back together, there should be a very good reason. Bring us together and talk to us and let background be background. But if they were carrying it will be very hard. I'm not lying to anybody. Thank you, Mr. Gamer. I'll let you go. I'll continue watching the show.
Thank you very much. Nelson Gaga.
Yes, boss.
Welcome. How you doing?
Thank you, Mr. Gamer. I'll let you go.
Yeah, I call Panelist, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Gamer, I enjoyed the show.
Hello.
Hello,
Mr.
Yeah, somebody talking when you call, you listen. Somebody talking. Go ahead, Gaga.
Oh.
Okay.
Gaga, go ahead.
People say, yeah. People even saying sponsoring or giving people something to continue the advocacy, all that kind of stuff. But let me tell you, even recognition, Mr. Gamer, even recognition, common recognition, our men couldn't even do it. Some of us will be in the struggle for years.
Uh-huh.
And you were in New York there. The only recognition Jefferson Koji could give me is, one guy here that Mr. President we are help. His name is Nelson Gaga. That's the only thing that guy could even recognize me for. And that boy used to be calling me veteran all over the place. We were all over the place, propagating CDC messages, carrying the message all out to promote our party. All right, but he could only recognize me. Who doesn't know that President we are helped me? All right, that's the only recognition he could give me. You were in New York when he said that thing, and I walked to him. Yeah, I walked to him. I said, so that's the only thing you can recognize me for. This guy, even when that thing happened, when this thing happened to me, the Molu as a chairman refused. He called me 3 different times. Oh, we'll come there, we'll come to your house. I never saw them. And these are the guys that every week we meet more than 3 times. When he left that here World Crime Forum and he came back to the CDC, we were holding the CDC. Me, Jefferson Kochi, the Musa Kone, Francis Graham were just a couple of guys that were holding that CDC together. At that time, we were at President Weah house down 9th Street. All right. Before he left that World Cranko and he came back to the party, and we found out a policy response committee and make that party very vibrant. Now that committee that took Geraldine Dosheri to election. and we struggled a lot. Some of us, we went to jail.
Right.
I can tell you, one time they chunked me in the back of the paper just a fufu bear. All right. I mean, we suffer, and those guys couldn't even recognize or recognition. They don't talk about money business either. Recognition, common phone call. Even when you want to make a suggestion of you writing a line to them, they will never reply. They will ignore all the messages you will send them. They will not even reply you. Recognition. So I mean, what we lost, all of us sitting down, right? That's good. If they want us to put it back together, let's go. But this time around, let people. I hope they will learn their lesson.
Right.
Thank you, Mr. Gamer.
Thank you very much, Nelson Gaga from Minnesota. Favor Morris, the Netherlands. Favor, welcome. Favor. Nelson, just hang up here.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Favor, go ahead. Welcome.
Morning, Mr.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. Morning, Mr. Gamer.
Morning.
Rosie, morning, sweetie. Wow. Since our brother wants us to hear the capital of the past, we need to talk.
Let's talk.
You know, since the election finished, this is my first time to call on any show.
Yeah.
Because for me, and people I know, we stay hurting. But who have reached us to ask how you're doing? Yeah, what based on what you were talking about, the people putting things on a carpet. Gregory is over his game. Fahnghon is over his game. Because they know they're not doing nothing. And the CDC will come out with hard strength. So they decide to do this. What are they doing? Dishing money around to cover all the look. But he said that not even happy in from the party headquarters. You ever heard about it again? The boyfriend they play straight to Boyka House because they pay people to shut them off, and that's why what people couldn't do. Look at the time we are in Europe. Look at Rosie right now.
Right.
It's almost 5 o'clock.
Almost 5 o'clock. Yeah.
Somebody ever go home and say, "Oh, thank you, Mama," or this is this. Look at Judy Rambo. And all the people, all of your, Mr. Kim, I don't even want to talk about you, so because we know the story. But we need to talk. Let them know we hurt too. Right now they're going to Freedom FM.
And the thing,
but it was supposed to go to
ever since. The thing about it is, what if we, all of the sudden, all of this energy that we have is turned around, and because there are people who Unity Party money will go to. There are people, there are citizens who Unity Party money will go to. All right? And yes. if you don't see them with that force, that all of a sudden, I said we got people currently who were in positions of trust in CDC that are with the Unity Party today.
Yes.
We got people.
But Mr. Given, African politics, you got to know how the game work. You cannot take European system from here and give it to Africa. It's not possible. No. Mr. Given, the people were mean to us, mean to you. You think I have right to leave my time for a year to go to talk? Whoever say hello, but I never mind. I did it because of the country. And I want the people keep saying, oh, the love for President, we have people love him, but they're doing it because the love of the country. Nobody wants to see the country down. As old as we are, we don't have nothing to show. Nothing. The other people there to the park not charging people money to enter.
They are.
Because people they have to pay. Who talking about it? Gray were on Freedom FM today. But why voice he alone get to? You know? So the people need to open their eyes. So we need to tell them.
Absolutely.
We need to tell them they're wrong. They wrong us. Look at the whole campaign. They still get things in ABC. The whole warehouse full. The warehouse supposed to be full.
Yeah.
When the team needed to go out, when they needed to talk. Mr. Gamer, please, they shouldn't try. CDC shouldn't try people, man. Not because we're quiet. Nobody's stupid.
No.
Nobody's stupid.
Absolutely.
So if they want us, we'll bring it outside. If they can learn from it, that a business. If they don't want to speak to us, that a business. The party stays supreme.
The party stays supreme.
Because they are grassroots party. Yes.
Thank God you said
we
that.
stay supreme.
The party remains supreme.
They need, yes. But they need to know that we need some respect and some talk. They need to get to us. Need to get to y'all.
Absolutely.
Now, even us for y'all, who also to them. Look, the time you went to when you send KOK and all the people that in front of the American embassy, did people go to them?
No.
The only time you see them with us when you were in New York, and they were forced to walk with us.
Mm-hmm.
They were forced because that time they saw it. But you and myself were in that place. Whoever listening, one person could listen as Sir Joseph. None of them listen to us.
No. The line is so basic. Favor. Let me take
because everybody needs to express themselves. And Mr. Gamer, unless that people express themselves, that is character it.
Yeah.
They wrong us. You can't run a party like this.
No.
You can't. You should know that people on the street.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me take Hawa Tote from Minnesota. Welcome. Sorry, from Des Moines, Iowa. Miss Tote, welcome. Hawa Tote, Des Moines. Hawa Tote, you not there? Okay, Nathaniel Dix, Minnesota. Dix, Minnesota.
Okay, but my work right now.
My man, hold on. I called you according to how you came in. Nathaniel Dix, Minnesota. Dix, are you there? Nathaniel Dix. Gone. Emmanuel, Tia, Rhode Island. Yeah, welcome. How you doing?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not going.
Yeah, welcome. Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, Mr. Given, I listened to all the callers and what all have been said, all true. But people forget about us. I know that. But right now, where we stand, our country is going down the drain. We need to wake up. We are hurt. I know everyone here has somehow a bad feeling about how our own people treated us. But I want us to let it go. You're already happy. Mr. Given, where we find ourselves today, some of us were here calling our people to vote and we spend our own money. But we can't explain all that.
No.
Yes, already happy. The only thing we can do now is how to put this thing together and we'll work together and make this government that is treating our people in a very wicked way to move on our way. Imagine people who President we accepted in government from their own camp that were there, they taking them out because they were in President we government. Think about that. If we allow and make holding and pulling, and if people be solid and whole ground, 2029 will not get it.
Mm-hmm. But
So
the preparations the people are making.
Yeah. Right now, I want us to forget about whatsoever happened. Let bygone be bygone.
Right.
All citizens, we should please forget about what happened. We are hurt. You let forget about the past and move ahead. That's the only message I get for all of tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, Tia.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's bring on Teddy Yankun, the lion.
Yeah, because you know, when you see the thing, we'll be picking chairs on our jobs, chairs.
But man, when you have the chance, you call other people who are on the line. You want me to?
I always
okay, so other one you talking that you wasting the airtime.
Yeah, Mr. Given. As far as I'm concerned, the conservative sedition movement have written the acting chairman for general reconciliation. Immediately the call for general reconciliation among all seditions. And it's a CC copy to the president and in the hierarchies around. But however, we see one of the best strategies that people like me that still have control of my exonerate groups in the country, like my guys in Lima. Right now, they want to take the airways very seriously, but that the money I don't have. It cost me $180. The last time I had to spend $200 for these guys, was of Liberia. Unfortunately, the internet shut down, but on the radio, the people that call on the radio stations around and call more than 15 people call in. Call. You know, like some own strangulated to facilitate this case. One of the best strategies is that we have control of make on ground of our auxiliaries. All the compensate our people on ground there, we're airtime. We're airtime. So that they can fight this fight. But everything will come from me because I got passion with President. I got passion with CDC. And it's not fair. And one of the first and foremost thing, we that still have not laid our hands down. I go to every radio station battling for CDC. They need to recognize us. They need to recognize us. You know, you have to recognize the political, pastoral special forces. Group us together. The lack of Ketchum, other guys, the Valentos brothers, other people. So we can group ourselves in the diaspora and fight this fight. But those people not doing it. They only want us to do it by the way of love, by the way of love. It is not fair. It's not fair. So I'm going to stop there. I can give my take. It's very important.
Thank you.
Conversation.
Absolutely.
But the conservative sedition movement comprises of different auxiliary group, plus my auxiliary group. They seriously engage in the CDC, very seriously.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Teddy. Joyce Lamagere Wim.
Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. Kimo.
Hello, welcome. How are you?
Sis Roslyn there. Hello, Mr. Kimo.
Roslyn there, Tamasa.
Hello.
Abraham Kone, Rashad
Baby.
Yeah.
Salam alaikum.
Malaikum salam.
Mr. President, Mr. Joe, yeah, Mr. Kalasco, listening the president has been giving the message. The people that in the diaspora that have touch show, you need to have a teleconference with everybody. And sorry or thank you. Because it took hours and sleepless nights. People husband God first, people work and God first, but because of the love of CDC support lost their marriages and all. So he need to see what you have between the people on their own ground. You need to have a teleconference for all the people in America and express how far they're going to take it. Me, I'm a weird shame. When I get there, because all get there, the country will break down. So we'll be on the side of be happy. So we beg you. That back on be back on. The president saw beyond us. The hungry line, because right now the country load of buffet, the Chinese buffet, everybody looking for their own food to eat. Sometimes that can't so they can laugh. Because like how the country looking at the country looking at Chinese buffet. Everybody looking for the court. That bugger there say he sent I know 6 knee or he sent any Yomi Kaka cancel for the knee or he answer question she said she don't eat power because she thinks she personal Liberia now. So it will get angry and will start expressing her feeling on the media. No criminal and washing us. Yeah. It will think they now win. And we shouldn't get in the airway to they now win.
Absolutely.
We shouldn't get in the airway. Citizen or citizen. We actually will be this in China will better back here up. Mr. President, yeah, you better find out to talk to the point in the diaspora or find a way into America. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Kiss. I listen.
Joyce. Mass SPP Lu says, say it louder. I'm one of the persons who marriage broke down because of men supporting the CDC.
There.
Wow.
There. Oh, seriously, Mr. Kim. I'm smarting one for the CDC, but they know such my speed of charge, speed of my husband, speed of where, speed of husband, for the team, Benny. You know, that was some poor got disappointed on the light election, the lot election, the post election. Although I'm supposed to get hard, but then you want on Facebook. Then you want top of politics.
Yeah.
But we're not going to let the hungry lion thing win. They actually support be sleeping on the buffet and be eating chicken and scream and Chinese, all the money.
Mo Ali, thank you very much. Salut, Kroma. Welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Gamer.
How you
doing?
doing?
Mr. Gamer.
Yeah, welcome.
I'm fine.
Good.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
I got a question. I got a point on the PRO position when we play what people stance on the PRO. PRO. Let me be honest. PRO can work within the United States, but PRO will not work in Liberia. Because our people over there, I don't know, no matter what you say to them, the electric we have in Liberia, I don't know how you can convince them. They will see the wrong and then they will back the right. They will see the right and they will back the wrong. So no matter how many PR you do on this side for Liberian, to say, oh, the government are in power now, is the best government, or you running PR for them, they will still make a decision. That's why I say it left with the electric. I think all the lies they peddle here for Donald Trump, he did not win. Fox News were all the lies. There are enough PR. He did not win because of the electric. So it depends on the electric. So all I think we say, oh, PR is good. Yeah, oh, I do agree, but it depends where the PR is being wrong. It's not in like you run PR like you're having your head. Because no matter how many money you see people, so people will still run against you. No matter how many money you get, and they will still say things against you. So the informed judgment that we're supposed to make as an individual, we can't do it. We need few people. So it's all about the education level in Liberia. But America here, if you run PR, the people that will tell you, say what you do is not right, and they're not going to bag you because you're giving them money. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that.
Right.
So the truth is the truth, and the lie is the lie. All the lies they tell here for Trump, he did not win. With all the PR, first carry all the news. They say everything, but the American people, the electorate, make the decision. They say this is lie, and they were not going to because you're giving them. They're not going to do it on that.
Right.
But now with Liberia, you do PR for Liberia, you're hitting your head. No matter how many money you're wasting Liberia, you're hitting your head for PR because you're not working. People made a decision, and the people's decision, it depends on what the level of education. So this is one of the things we should put into focus too. We shouldn't say, oh, PR work on this side. One of the most important things of PR in Liberia is level of education. Our people not educated, somebody that can tell us, oh, the thing is, when you see the wrong, you will step back the right. So that's it. That's it about PR.
Thank you very much, Kroma.
Yeah.
Let's take Jerry Akwe, and then that will be the last caller, and then we go to our analysts and panelists, and then we're gonna do some analysis and switch the topic. Oh, Jerry Akwe dropped the line. Okay, we have Miss Chapin, BCG Chapin, and AB Kone have just joined us here. Let's go to the lady first, and then we'll come to AB Kone. Miss Chapin, welcome. Miss Chapin, just hold on 1 second here. Let me talk to Jerry Akwe. Akwe.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, how you doing?
Good, welcome. How are you?
Yeah, I'm you know, my thing goes to the lawmaker. You remember that I got time made a comment on the podcast percent the lawmakers, right?
Yeah.
So all those years, the 6 years president we have been in power, the lawmakers have never been there for the CDC group. Case, all right. So when Zolizo case came, are you telling me that the lawmakers we stand behind Zolizo to say I'm talking about the CDC lawmakers?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to know that none of them even stand behind Zolizo to even back Zolizo or Zolizo to even go through that case. You've seen it now, typical example now. All the ministers that have appointed, everything just passing. What are the solutions lawmakers are backing the solution? I mean, or the party that will tell you
Somebody please mute your phone. Somebody
Yeah.
mute your phone. Some kind of noise in the background. Go ahead, Akwe.
Yeah, before Mama Bolu could leave chairmanship, Mama Bolu against the entire the appointed internal affairs for Joseph Baka government. Why he leaves
Francis Yumalin.
Yeah, Yumalin. All right. He said they must demonstrate that they will not allow him to become how do you call it? Minister.
Yeah.
Where was the lawmakers? How many lawmakers stand for them to become? The lawmaker for me, that's my take. If our solution lawmaker, it must be a solution lawmaker. We need to back our own self, okay?
Absolutely.
If we don't do it like that, if we don't do it like that, we're going nowhere. You see, the lawmaker in the building, they're taking back envelopes, then you look at the latest report. That you get my brother, they're trying to remove the law, the speaker. All right, where are the solution lawmakers? Where are they? What they call this for? All right. Why are they doing for the party? Look, given what everybody will not be everybody will have. I think this is my first answer. I know how you know. I don't call.
You don't call. Absolutely, you don't call.
But my feeling is very hurt. My feeling is very hurt. I want calling for.
Yeah.
Okay, because when it comes to CDC, when we're in power, sometimes I can see the president trying to say your own life. Because when it comes to party, when you were in power, when something happened to our CDC, when something happened, the president can say drastic measurement against the party members, then even the opposition. Yeah, he did that a couple of times. 5 ministers, but then when the UP partisan like minister having issue, those rather cover it up. All right. So you see, those are things that very that went down. Like very high. I feel I don't even know how to express it. I don't want to bring the lawmaker out of it. Okay, so please make a campaign that the lawmaker start making commitment to the party.
Thank you very much. Sis Mariah Nelson. And then we'll go to the UAE, and then we'll come to Sis Chapin. Let the children play. Sis Mariah. Big sis. And there we come to Sis Chapin. Let the children play.
Yes, sir.
Your video in the background. Try to turn it up.
Thank you. You hear me?
Yeah, we hearing you, oh man.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Thank you. What video? You say my video?
And you got a video on there, and you talking that if the sound coming back.
Oh, I'm watching the TV. I call you on the phone.
Yeah. Okay. So walk away from the TV or turn the TV volume down.
Okay.
You got a video on there, and you talking that.
You hear me?
Yeah, we're hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Happy Easter.
Happy.
Oh,
yeah.
I just called tonight in the name of God, so we can come together. We can hold together, not come together. We're already together, each another already.
Right.
But so we can hold together. Because if you say you want express feeding, we'll be expressing feeding to one another, each another, and things will scatter.
Until 2029.
Yeah, until 2029, we'll not be going nowhere.
There will be this.
Because one way or the other, people verse with other people verse with Joia, some verse with Modu, some verse with me, some verse for different reasons.
Different reasons, yeah, Oma.
Some of all the people go Liberia there, they did all kind of things. Oh, let me, I take my own social security money, I buy ticket, I go, I raise, so time to go. The people go, they do all kind of things, but the love for Georgia, we old people, we can take plenty of things, especially mother.
Yeah.
When you like something, you can't bring it outside. You can't wash it dirty clothes outside. But the thing with Liberian men, it's like you want sleep with stay with them, or let sleep with their woman until she get up. It's a parable. And I'm not saying. We have to forget all of this. This is why we're not going anywhere. That's what they call us. We see wrong thing and we will back it because they're not my friend. And when it comes to money, they will join because of the criminal attitude and the money business that in Liberia with the money lobby. That's why people are not going nowhere.
Those Nigerian boys, Ghana boys, when they go out, they go build their country. Liberians don't build their country, they bring their country down. We bring our country down every day. We kill our leaders. We insult our leaders. We have no respect. Any nation like that, you're bound to fall. It's hard to prosper in the Bible. We have to forget about everything and come together and build our people. Children die for the CDC in the name. They kill people, children. People weeping for their children. You think the people, children, what that had a feeling? But they want judge. We don't know that God sent this man for a reason. We have to look at it on the spiritual side. What kind of man is this that don't say anything? I don't care. People who job we are sent to school, take money, they help their family. They not betray their men over and over. If their men were not somebody strong and they not for them. But by God's grace, he been betrayed in a party. Look at the senator, the representative, the other then they close their mouth. Yeah. They write on CDC bad, they get in power. I mean, they just one human being. How much one person can bear?
How much?
So, in the name of God, for the love of Liberia and the children that are in a ghetto, let's come together and hold together and join we are to keep CDC going. For God's sake.
Yeah.
He said, when you forgive your friend, then he can't forgive you. We are Christians. Let we come and speak be English. Do you realize the way the attitude of Christianity? That bad English or good English?
That good English over.
Yes, man. They know it's too much. The government or the old man there, too much making or too much face now get yellow to not change your color. All kind of things going on in that place. The hustle burning, the people there, but they all over the place. No light, no internet. People are the prices going on. Too much going on in our country.
Too much going on, yeah.
Too much. And we so wicked to ourselves that the law is angry with Liberia. The dark class over our nation. And the foreigners are taking, look at Muslim people go build, they break ground to build a mosque in front of the National Police Station. You're not seeing those things there yet. When we're there gone, the nation will be gone to foreigners. So we come together for God's sake.
Muslims are not foreigners, man. That it's just another religion.
It's that a same thing based on game on their country here. You say the thing here. Certain things you can do here. Certain things you don't care what you do. You can't do it here. You can't own it here. That you foreigner taking a country level, they may signing check for them to go bribe a senator, and they said that the foreigner take the country. When you go Nigeria, Burkina Faso, now take the play the Ghanaian digging the go all over the. I mean, all the resources belong to Liberia going to the foreigner. Nigerians have taken Claratan over the car parks. Where are we? Where got our country? We the one that know book. We the one got all the degree in it, all the encyclopedia that all get it. They say 7 book and mostly Liberian people they want read it, but yet they see our country ratting. Can we see?
Can we see?
Yeah, let's come together. So, John, we have said he can have a peace of mind.
Right.
He's our leader. We have to help him to be strong. How much one man can fight?
Thank you, Omar.
May God bless us and save Liberia.
No doubt.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mohammed S. Kamara, UAE.
Good morning, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah, good evening from my end. How you doing?
I'm good. Okay, then, yeah.
Good.
You know, Mr. Gilman, this thing have already passed. It happened, is past. So nothing else we can do about this. We need to come together. We know what happened in the parties. And those same people that do their mistake today, they are getting to realize that, oh yeah, they wrong. They know that they're doing wrong, or they know that they did wrong. 2020 president, I think it was 2021 president, we have said, 2019. He said that cannot accommodate everybody in the government. But at least if you are minister, if you are deputy, you are dead, and you live in a community, scratch your hand to other people. Scratch your hand to other people. But some, as soon as they make them minister, they will even leave the community they were living and they go run in other community. And do you know how many votes he made the president, the government lost during election? Don't wait election before you start doing good as minister or whosoever. Start doing good at the time you are being appointed. Start doing good. But majority of them, they said no. They will feel that only their women, their parents, their women parents, their girlfriend, they were entitled to what they earning. Other people not entitled to it. So today they are feeding them more than us. For me, I don't work in government. We run after CDC. What we not do 2017? What we not do? We went with campaign all the way Maryland. I was on my feet. What we not do? But I was not doing it maybe for me to get a job because I was doing business. I was satisfied with what I was earning. But at least other people. But when they came in power, they forget about other people and they were doing what they're not supposed to do. Today now, here's why we came. Here's is why we learn it.
Right.
You see? Here is where we learn it. And they are sitting now, other people are benefiting. So we cannot say nothing. We buy a bunch of lawmakers in the house thinking that, oh yeah, CDC will control the house, CDC will control the Senate. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? They're only thinking of their interest, self-interest they own down there. They're not in the interest of the country or neither the party. No, they're not doing this. Which one of the time have they consulted the president? Oh yeah, this thing we're about to do this, we're about to do that. What are your thoughts about it? Nothing. Nothing. Francis Numale killed people in Lofa. Our party was killed in Lofa. Francis Numale went to police station, both of it. Yeah, he was even kidding the immigration boss out there. What happened? They sat down and confront Francis Numale, murder, the rebel. He calling himself rebel. Only for somebody to say, if my high-end money are low for, I'm struggling here. So if I pay horse in Liberia tomorrow, a casualty come. Somebody say they must go protest. When I say, oh, anybody read to my horse, I will kill you, you want to buy my horse. Then meaning, I tell that somebody, no, Francis Numale tell that people.
Right.
He tell that people. And we saw what happened. They beat somebody, they mock people to death, more people to death. More people to death. More sorrow with the other fellow. More tama with the other fellow. What the motorbike? See how they were killed. Then our Senate sit down there, they confront Francis Numale with other people. But today they are more exposed because what? They only looking at everything that coming to them. Yaka is talking. Although yes, we all will say Yaka like this, but Yaka is talking. Who will come out to say, oh yeah, this is why Yaka talking? Nobody in the interest of the party. Nobody. All of them will say that 25 good lawmakers have in the horse there. What is their impact in the party now? What is their impact?
What's their impact?
Nothing.
Thank
Nothing.
you. Thank you,
No
Mohammed.
impact.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Gilman. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll take the last caller. This is actually the last caller on this topic so that we can move on to our panelists and analysts. 763-8007. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Gilman. This is Confident D.
Confident, welcome.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing fine. I say hi to everybody on the show. I mean, for me, for now, I'm going to be quiet on the topic. But what I came on to say is that, Mr. Gilman, I personally right now, what is sitting on my mind is for us to push CLN forward. We need CLN doing certain things in Liberia.
Right.
Because we cannot be crying wolf all the time. We just crying. As long we can do something in our own country to help the country, we voiceless. Regardless PRO, whatsoever RO, we will be voiceless. Because the only way some people will respect us is to see what we can do for our country.
Yeah.
And we have the strength. We have every means to take over our country. CLN is a very big organization, and we need to push it right now, Mr. Gilman. That's what's on my mind. CLN is on my mind. We got to push our organization and do what we can do for Mama Liberia. We cannot continue to be crying on politicians when they're dealing with their own situation. You gotta have a look at it. For me, again, I got pressure, and I'm not prepared to go through that same, headache and whatsoever.
Right.
What I'm thinking about, and the reason why I've been behind President Weah, because of the development of my country. Now President Weah is not in power. What we can do.
What we can do. What can we do? Right.
As citizens, what can we do? Let's put the politics aside a little bit. What can we do? There are majority of us that are sitting here. If we just put dollar, we can build a library. If we put dollar, we can, lot of things we can do, but nothing. We will continue talking and talking and talking. Politician is a society. That society, those people, they honor one umbrella. I don't care what you do. All we can do is to help them out. And how can we help them? Yeah, Mr. Gamer, you're doing your best because promoting the country, I mean, coming up with some information, this, that, but you alone can't do it.
No.
You alone can't do it. And this is the reason why we decided to come up with an organization called CLA.
Concern Liberian Network. Yeah.
Yes. Concern Liberian Network. That's a lot we can do in our country, Mr. Gamer. I mean, I'm not telling you, say, what you're discussing is not important. It is important.
It is. I understand, but that's very important too, Confident.
Yeah, but this is what on my mind. I go to bed, I think about CLN, Concern Liberian Network. I get up, that's what I think about. Because all I'm looking forward to see Liberia being developed. That's all I'm looking for. But for me to come and rely on this, no. 2017 to 2023, it was just too much. And all I pray for is for Liberia to be peaceful, for Liberia to be the Liberia that I want to live in when time to come when I retire from here. That's all I seek for, Mr. Gamer. So I'm begging you, I appealing to you, I appealing to everybody. Let's have a second talk and come back on base to CLN. Let's talk about CLN. Let's promote CLN. We know we can do a lot of stuff in our country, my people. Thank you very much, Mr. Gilman.
Thank you very much, Covenant D, aka Doris Kruma, there from Minnesota tonight. Very great insight about the Concerned Liberian Network. All right, folks, again, thank you very much for all of your inputs here tonight. We're going to go back to our team of panelists and analysts to hear their take on this issue, this topic. Let's begin with Sis Rasha Gbezeji Chapin from Australia. Miss Chapin, welcome. How you doing?
Hi, Mrs. Gilman. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead. How you doing?
I'm fine. Hi, Roslyn. Hi to AB and Delano Tamasa and everybody following the platform. Thank you for holding the platform up. Sometimes I feel guilty in the evening. I have to listen to the aftermath.
The replay.
The replay,
Yeah.
sometimes I have to listen to it, but I be it. I know you people are holding things up. Some of us are a little bit busy. I don't feel well today, but that's okay. I said, let me come on and contribute today. Okay, so yeah, thanks to everybody for all the support and the hard work and the contribution, the sacrifices that you're making. It's not enough, One thing I've come to learn is that if you're working hard at something and you don't get the benefit from that thing, your benefit will arise from another end.
Right.
So I think God just, it doesn't matter whether you're Christian or Muslim or whatever, God just appreciate, God always reward people who do things with sincerity and who are focused and who work so hard at a particular thing. Okay, so to our topic, one of the callers said it doesn't matter the amount of money you spend on PR. It is the people who decide where they want to go, and I would like to accept that to some extent. The population we have, our population. I don't know how to put it in a category, but sometimes our population very impatient and they're very responsive to negative news, and they hold that for a long time. They don't do their own fact check or their own critical analysis in most instances. We saw that during the Samuel Doe government, and they brought the Samuel Doe government down with all those lies and misconception and all those things. So that's why some of us got stuck to this platform so that we didn't want that instance to take place again.
Right.
And using propaganda, lies, and falsehood to bring another government down. We did not want that to be the case of Liberia. We want people to be elected or re-elected based on their merits and their performances, and not lies and not misconception for them to be re-elected or booted out of office. All right. And the other factor to this whole thing, a major factor to this whole thing, is the U.S. The U.S. have been so insincere to Liberia, very insincere to Liberia. For some reason, they have certain group of people that they will support to any length, even if they see the wrong, they will go ahead and support that regime. Ellen Johnson said the regime was just a typical example. And we've seen it in this regime, all the missteps and the atrocity in this early time, and the corruption that we see, vivid corruption that we see in less than 60 days with the Bouaka government. The U.S. embassy is mute. Chris Smith is not coming out to call Bouaka government kleptocratic. They all are mute, for some reason. We don't know why it's like that. So as I texted earlier on, it doesn't matter how much for me. It doesn't really matter. So it's good to do it. It's good to have your publicity. Even when we're doing our NGO work, if you're having your workshops, you have to bring in the press to showcase your work. Marketing is always good. You have to always position your institution and market your institution, market your belief, market your agenda to people. So it's good to spend money on publicity, So it's actually good. But then again, to have that brand solidarity, and to have that brand loyalty, solidarity and loyalty. Okay, so when I say brand, I mean like CDC is a brand. So we need to have the population to be loyal to CDC, or to have that to find CDC appealing to and for her performances to work with her. It's also their own desire, their own personal decisions and connections, that will their own construct, how they think, how they see things, and their own perceptions. That's why we made them to reach to that decision. Equally so, the marketing will push it a little bit also. But we just have a very special society in Liberia that somehow I see the Liberian population as unpredictable to a large extent. For example, something that they will cry off for Peter Brown, the population will not cry off for it for John. Yesterday, it was Zorizo. Every radio station in Monrovia will tell you, say you will kill people, people. Unlike Francis Imane, who stood up and declared himself as an ex-rebel, he killed before and he will kill again.
Yeah.
And the population is very quiet. The church quiet, civil society quiet, the press union of Liberia quiet. Yes, everybody just quiet. The student group, they are quiet. The women group, everybody just calm.
Everybody quiet.
So Liberian population is just a special one. But I think it's this deep-rooted class system. This deep-rooted class system, that certain group of people, if they come to power, it's okay. And certain group of people, if they come to power, it's not okay at all. Even if they try to turn its country to diamond, it's not okay. Power is not their place. They should never be in power in the first place. They should never come to state power in the first place.
Right.
So what we have to do now, since we're in the opposition, is to erode this construct. Good thing we have a lot of the 18ers and younger population on our side. We have majority of them on our side. I mean, the country is split in half. So now there are a lot of things we need to do, and I do agree with people that are making the calls for us to come together and think. After about nine, we will have like a strategic plan. CDC will sit down. I don't think rushing into the whole propaganda thing now is not an option now. The option is to understand what is prevailing. What is prevailing, scan the environment and look at what is prevailing, why you can hammer on, why you can hammer on it, because that's what they did to us. For example, the harmonization. They use the harmonization, the drug issue against us. What is the issue on the ground now? What is appealing? Why we turn the population off? What is appealing to the population? Those are the way we will approach the propaganda. That me, I come from the research background. I just don't believe you just jump and start talking.
Correct.
Yeah, you must talk from an informed source. You know, you must speak from an informed source. You must have evidence to speak against. You know, you can't just go ahead and speak. And you know, for a few days I've been sitting there and thinking, say, we never used to really listen to Yeke Koduba, and you know, all his noise and thing. We're not really listening to him. Maybe because he used to turn off with profanity.
With profanities, right?
Yes, maybe. But it could be if we go back to those tapes and listening, we'll pick up some things that Yeke was saying. Because Yeke has come to be a little bit refined at this point. And I give Yeke the credit. While we were demoralized, powerless, you know, disempowered to some extent from the election result, Yeke had big. Yeke is a starter. I think Yeke really gave us a start point. Seriously, Yeke is a starter. Yeke gave, and he's not stopping there. You know, he's moving like this. Yeah, he's in a linear equation, if I may say. Yeke is just going on. He's escalating the situation as he goes. You know, Yeke is a starter, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. And I'm glad that he's getting refined. He's speaking to the issues and not using profanity.
Not using profanities.
You know? Absolutely. Yes. I'm not saying that we should give our loyalty and support to Yeke. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying that Yeke is speaking to the issues, and you know, and he's not using profanity. And what he's saying, those are things that I mean, in a democratic society, those are valid points that Yeke raising. You know, that even if it was in a country, other countries, but now the president will be held accountable for a couple of things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the whole money about PR and all those things, it was good for our government to do that. But I think a lot of factor play. It wasn't just PR. It wasn't just PR alone that killed our regime. Besides, even at that, even with the avalanche or how they call it, propaganda against our government, we lost the election just by less than 1%.
Less than 0.5%.
So they were, yes, you know, we lost the election, you know, just by a racer team. Imagine that's how we lost the elections. And if we are gone by, if we have been like, okay, we'll go by and recount the ballot, most likely we will have emerged winner, you know, from what I have on the ground that people did, you know, in some instances, you know, manipulating the number, changing the numbers and doing things, and, you know, inappropriate, harassing poor workers and all those things. And so I think it's an all-round stream. It was not just because of the propaganda. And I don't care how much money did he? Eddie spend more money on propaganda. Wasn't the CDC strong?
Yeah.
Even stronger. Wasn't the CDC a brand to deal with?
Eddie spent $600 million on propaganda.
$600 million locally and internationally.
United States money.
Exactly. Now you have a government, instead of us supporting them and say, yeah, they're right. No, for me, yeah, it's good to spend on propaganda, to spend on publicity, to burn your institution, to burn your agenda. But again, a government that came to power on the back of change, and that the people, the bread and butter issue, the people were suffering. How can you take 100 and what you say, 1.something million just on propaganda alone? What about the people in the slum, in the graveyard?
180,000.
Yeah. What about the people in the slums, in the graveyard? Can that money go to them and build some free housing facility, or improve some schools and buy Google benches and copybooks and buy shoes? In their country, the government got special budget. I definitely forget. I think it's called CFL or CF something. If you're a parent, you don't have enough money, whether like in public school or private school, you made an application, they will get your child uniform, they will get your child textbook, they will get your child some other necessary things for school. Can't now when something million there. They could take that money there and do at least, you can't do the whole country, yeah, but you could do few public schools just as a pilot project instead of taking that money there and using it for the spread news. If you're doing good thing, then why you want to spread news?
Why you want PR?
Yeah, if
right?
yes. Why you want to spread it? So it's a two-way street. I agree. You must promote your brand. You must do publicity for your brand. But for this government, for this particular government, every cent should go towards the people, because they said the people didn't have bread and butter issue, and that CDC was insensitive to the plight of the people. That's why they came after CDC the way they did. So
Thank you, Ms.
I
Chapman.
will not support that. Thank you, Mr. Kilman.
No doubt. Thank you very much. Let's go to Brother Connor. Ebi Connor. Ebi, you there? Rosalie, want to wait in while we wait for Ebi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Gilmer, again for another splendid evening. To our followers that are having sleepless nights around the world. For Mama Liberia, thank you. And to our panelists, thank you guys for your input, every one of us. So, on the line of our spending for media abroad, like Rachel Bradley said, with all that money there, and the people are crying for this, they're crying for that. Why those money don't go to those people?
The poor people.
To the poor people.
Right.
To the poor people. Right now, it's like they have nowhere to go for answers. I can fairly say with the CDC government, when they cry out for bitter ball and rice, when they cry out for fish prices, the president immediately try to find a solution and answer and make an answer to the people, to the citizens. But now, from what it looks like, it is all for themselves. It's just for self and not for others. So, on that line, in as much as we also put our time in this thing here during the CDC government, they didn't look at us to be of importance. They didn't see that our sleepless nights were valuable. They didn't see that our gadgets were valuable, that we needed, some sort of assistance. So it was, they did what they had to do. But for me, every now and then, when I have the time to come out to say what I have to say, what I see is wrong, I will always give my input. And maybe in the future, they will have to brainstorm, because we can put everything out here in the open.
No.
They will have to brainstorm. If the CDC government should come by, which I believe they will come by 2029, I think they should do it differently, because the government was really bullied. The CDC government was really, really bullied. And when the leader name is in the mouths of the opposition, that's not a good thing at all. It affects every angle of it, of the leadership. That is what we are not doing so far, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to do it. And we are still waiting on the 100 days deliverables to see, and we'll take up from there. But what was done to the CDC government, it was not because we're lacking words. It was not because we're lack of outspokenness. It was not because we did not have the tools to combat the
Miss
opposition.
Wenley, you want to up your gadget volume a little bit? I power you all the way on the set here, but people say maybe put your volume up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing you. So, I see somebody was trending that I was sleeping. I wasn't really sleeping, actually.
Your set froze on YouTube?
Yeah, it just kind of went on because it was sitting there for a long time. Nothing, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, complete your thoughts. Yeah.
Okay, so I in the future to come, it can be done the way it was done the past 6 years. The CDC leadership need to buckle up and come up with lots of solutions so the credit or the support does not go more to the opposition than to your own your own people. I think that's where we had a problem. It's kind of like send some wrong signals where the people that are fighting the same government officials of that government are in support of the people that are fighting the government. It's like
Right.
giving the enemy the gun. What do you think they're gonna do to you? They're gonna take you down.
Giving the enemy the ammunition.
The ammunition.
Yeah.
The CDC government gave the enemies the ammunition, and they use it very well. They use it to the fullest. I think we went through the period of 3 years, and the balance 3 years, maybe not even 3 years, 2 years, and the balance 4 years were given to the opposition by our own people. By our own people that we were fighting for sleepless nights, having sleepless nights, getting insults and threats and all of that on a daily basis. Sometimes when you think about some of the bullets they gave us, you walk out or in the evening and say, when are they going to tell me tonight again? Do I really need this tonight?
Yeah.
you say, let me get past tonight. I'm not prepared to take these shots tonight from the opposition. And up to now, from my side, I have so many people that are blocked because of the insults.
The insults. Yeah.
Oh man, it was just too much. But we stood the test of time until the 2023 came. And here we are. And I hope this time around that we can get also support from the main players, the major players, And if you're in government, I think you look for your own people first. You leave your children home hungry and you go outside to feed the people that you don't know. How you expect them to survive? So that's just what it is. And I hope that in the future things can be better off.
No doubt. Thank you. Thank you very much, Miss Wenley. Brother Connor, Abi.
Yeah, my brother.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
How is it going?
It is going, my brother. It's going.
Going?
Yeah, it's going.
Great. Welcome.
I know this one is good morning now to
Yeah.
those who are along the East Coast, and then my sister over there too, Rosalie. I mean, 5 hours different.
5:30
with Rachel. I know it's morning hour to everybody.
Australia, the afternoon now.
Yeah,
Or maybe they're going to bed. Yeah.
Afternoon.
The afternoon, right?
Yeah, 3:30 p.m.
Look at that. 3:30 p.m. by 12:30 a.m. here.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So what a
It's
15 hours
5:30
different.
in the morning here. It's 5 in the morning here.
Well, the
15
topic,
hours different. Wow.
the topic on the discussion tonight, obviously, I can see that there's no way that the rest of the other topic will be exhausted. But of course, the particular topic that has to do with what is emanating from the Unity Party with regards to how they want to pay people in the diaspora for propaganda purpose, and how much our people have expressed their frustration and with issues that, unfolded during the CDC government. I think they are right. They were right in all of their anger and frustration I expressed, especially for the callers tonight. But one thing, before I proceed, I just want to admonish everyone that just by the fact that at this early days, in less than 70 days of a government, a brand new government, and they feel that they are losing the propaganda war and they are losing the media war, and they're thinking about paying people.
Paying people, yeah.
It should tell you that indeed they are losing. It should tell you that they are not resonating with the people, because there's no way a government that is, no, trust me, my brother, if you are living by the platform that you sold to the people, you ain't got to be thinking about how to pay propagandists and international media to sell your message. It's too early.
If you're doing what you promised the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this just indicates to you that they are feeling dismally. And based on that, they are contemplating on paying people for propaganda to the point that one of their chief propagandists is telling you this is what that gave him the job he got now, and you're not going to sit there for such to defeat him.
Defeat him, right.
It should tell you that they are losing, my brother. I agree that indeed the propaganda arm of the CDC was not very effective in selling the achievement of the government. But we did our part. And one thing I know that has become worrisome, if you go back just a couple of days, I think last week, when Eugene took to the airwave, message, like I told you, it was a slash hammer. It resonated with the people.
A 30-pound hammer.
Yeah, it resonated with the people, and it became
Abby, you there?
Something keep happening. You know what? Wait, let me just.
You froze on the game as a human.
Yeah, let me just call you back quick, okay?
We can hear you.
All right, very good. You know, for some reason, my stuff keep going. Oh, every time I put it, keep going. Oh, I don't know what's going on. But you know, again, like I stated, my brother.
Right.
So I just want all of the people that are frustrated. Trust me, if you think your frustration is more, some of us here, my brother can attest to it. He knows exactly what we went through to make this happen. You know,
absolutely.
The enormity of sacrifices, the enormity of financial sacrifice, and everything. You know,
yeah.
But it is what it is. That's behind our ground.
Yeah.
And the trend of even in Liberia, there should be no reason that issue. Our anger and frustration should be overshadowed by the desperate performance in Liberia right now. I think that should invigorate us. It should give a reason.
No, just put it somewhere cool. Don't expose it to the sunlight.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Abby. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes. So primarily, I just want to admonish everybody for all to calm down and let's see the direction of the new leadership of the party, the CDC.
Right.
Because trust me, paramount thing among that leader, the plan of that leadership will be the outreach. And that outreach, by that I mean to reach to auxiliaries and other international people like, the GST and other people to see how best we all can reconsolidate our effort and then to articulate in one single goal, you know? So I just wanted to calm down on it, my brother. But you know, one thing that we are forgetting, when CDC took power in 2018, I think by around about this time, Unity Party were demonstrating at the United States Embassy.
They were protesting everywhere.
You understand me? They were protesting. In fact, that one of the reasons that led to more Ali being reassigned in the southeastern region, because why? He was working at finance and leaving his job and going. He can come from the office there and go to protest and come back. So they saw the need to say, "Oh man, you either do the government work or we reassign you." And then, frustratingly, the United States Embassy, they did more PR work for the people.
For them,
Yes, it has to be spoken. Because everything, even if there was a truck accident down Waterside, it was listed, it was itemized by the United States ambassador there at the time. He could speak on it. But the silence this time is deafening.
It's
so
deafening. Yep.
Even if the opposition speaks out here, the talk show hosts and everything, the PR. But look, listen, if you got this hell-of jet flying over all happen to be the United States, it kind of dampens the PR work of the GHT and all the other people. Because Ambassador McCarthy, case in point, like every other time he was issuing press statement, he was holding press conferences,
traveling throughout the country, the interior,
literally indicting the government on every turn.
Yes.
And the only statement since the incumbency of this particular Unity Party government, the only statement I've heard from them was to commend them. Thank you for taking the initiative of bringing war crime home.
And over the
the passport issue.
And the diplomatic passport issue.
Yeah.
Those are the two things I've heard. For crying out loud, you have police open fire on citizens, murder them, brutalize them, and not a single statement at this point in time. So we can talk all that we want to talk about it. The PR of the CDC, but those are things that we need to highlight. If you have those kind of things hovering around, that every time, by the time CDC move, they're ready to indict you, they're ready to call your names, especially at the level from the press and propaganda arm of the embassy. It's problematic. It like my dear sister Rosalie stated, the government will complete the bullet from that perspective. They were bullied. Now, but you have all of these difficulties going. Hello, am I there?
Yeah, we can hear you, Avi.
Yeah, you have all of these difficulties going on right now, and nothing has been stated. But again, the good thing, my brother, regardless of the level of PR that works out here, both in the diaspora and locally, the fact of the matter is that the prevailing situation itself is a PR for itself. The people are seeing it, they are feeling it on a daily basis.
That's right.
So indeed, we can play our part, and I don't want us to be frustrated on the issue, because those are the kind of scenario they'll feel good to say, oh, we are gaining. Like we are thrown a kind of monkey wrench in their rank and file right now. So like all of them, they are so desperate right now, exasperated, they want to do X, Y, Z. So I think it should be a concerted effort, and everybody should put the height, because it's 6 years, we cannot undo it.
No,
we cannot undo those things that happen. The only thing that is going to be a brand new a situation wherein, whether they like it or not, our voices will be heard. In one way or the other, we'll have to be at the table to make some decisions. But again, we gotta wait and see the outreach of the new leadership of the party. So I just wanted to calm down on that one better. But again, we cannot relent. And let me just close on this. In the diaspora, by 2018, you have people here. In the first quarter of 2018, the people were visiting Capitol Hill already, writing reports on CDC government.
Mm-hmm.
At this time, you had the $16 billion fiasco report written on it already at the desk of the
$16 billion story came out late August, September.
Yeah, and the $25 million issue that they started writing at the Capitol, people like Chris Smith and Harders reported on their desk. So whatever it is, we are not making up the stories, but it need to be reported. It need to be brought to their attention. Whether they act upon it or not, but those are things that needs to be done from the diaspora perspective. So I just wanted to calm down on it again, my brother, and let us know for all of our quote-unquote data close on side tonight.
Absolutely.
We can speak it and speak it indoor, and then yes. But again, thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, Brother Connor there, and folks. Thank you for the participation on here on this very topic. You know, we had to come out with this story. We got hold of it a few days ago and had to come up with it for the sole reason, the sole purpose to have it out in the public glare. And I like the various responses, like I stated earlier. I like the various responses from seditious, non-seditious, from Liberians as a whole. That it is good that the Boakai government pay for public relations, pay for PR, pay for propaganda, so that tomorrow when CDC is there and these monies are being paid to seditious or to propagandists or networks, people will not make issue of it. Okay, we saw what $180,000 do against the CDC government by Alexander Benedict Cummings Jr. when he paid Dr. Allen White that money, not once, but he renewed that contract. And today, the end result is sanctions on a number of people. Okay, that's propaganda, that's PR, paying lobbyists in Washington, D.C., the Michael Rubin and others. They went against us heavily. And we all here on this platform, we produce telephone numbers for congressmen, for senators, for the whole Tom Lantos Human Rights Committee, for the judge in Florida, for Michael Rubin. We call their offices. We call their offices and put our country first. All right? The issue of our country, asking people to back off. Chris Smith had to call then Ambassador George Patton and said, why are Liberians calling my offices? Why are your people calling my offices? Patton had to tell him, he said, no. Those people call you, they are Americans, they are your citizens. Because why would a Liberian call a U.S. congressman about what? You know? So, all in all, we risked everything. We put everything on the line for our country, for our people, for our government. We did it. And where are we? We were not lucky to win because we did not pay attention to details. Okay? We all talking about coming together and forging in one accord. We can do all we can here in the diaspora. We got a group, the pro at the time were pro government, but now I would say pro CDC media practitioners, media houses here in the diaspora. About 1921, in that group. Okay, we can call them together. We can call all of us together, but we need to be coordinated. We need messaging. All of these things got to happen. In the absence of them, I don't know what one individual will do or two persons. Consistency matters. Persistency, awesome. We have to do that. All right. It is not the money that matters. Okay. Like I stated on my Facebook page the other day that I can't remember the quote very well, but I took it from somebody. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it so I can say it properly. I took it from somebody, and it's about, he said, the older I get, the true it is. Funny how it feels. I am just getting to my best years. It's the people you love, not the money, that makes you rich. No need to lie. It's the people you love, not the money, that make you rich. Okay? So Eugene Fahnghon is stating that the CDC did not do that, did not pay her people, did not pay others to do her propaganda. And then George Lobo said, is that what CDC pay you guys? You understand, Rosalie? Yeah. You know? Yeah. And that's why he's back in Arizona. And that's another story for another day.
Another day.
Yeah. Jeanette Colley, my sister there, welcome. General GT, good to see you too. All right. So we have to be coordinated, and our people in Monrovia, our leaders, we've been talking to them, we've been telling them these messages. Most things I bring on here to discuss, I let them know. I let them know. Some believe it, some don't believe it. They don't take it to mean anything. But the reaction from this conversation here tonight speaks volume about how we all feel. Okay? Yeah. You cannot no, Lena Addison, he didn't get any appointment. Not yet. There were 2 million names that came out today. I was looking for a name. Every time he says Joseph Parker make additional appointment, the only name I got look for in there George Lobo to see.
But it was mostly local government appointments. So
yeah,
maybe
local government, but maybe he could have become superintendent too for Lofa County. The may well be Mario.
Yeah. But Mr. Gilbert, I think you need
George Lobo met me in a bank in Monrovia at GT Bank in Cinco. And man, the man would not say that man just walking up, and you know you're huge. Man just walk be brother, Mr. Gilbert, how you doing? My man, congratulate me, my man. We finna win here. My man, I lead that talk show whole business with y'all. I come and get my appointment now. That's why I keep looking for his name. The man said, come and get my appointment now. Lead that talk show business with y'all. Yeah.
Mr. Gilbert.
Yeah, Mr. Gilbert, let me come in quickly, man, please.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let me come in quickly. Every league has its own norms,
right?
And every league has its own value. The Bundesliga will be different from the Serie A.
Mm-hmm.
In politics, there are norms, values, there are modus operandi, that you go by. There are principles that you go by.
Right.
And sometimes when it comes to politics, if you fail to implement these things to the fullest, it has a destructive feedback that haunts you. And sometimes we just speak on the surface. But when it comes to PR in politics, it's cardinal, it is essential. When it comes to PR in politics, it is to digitize the university and make colleges free, public colleges.
Yeah.
Would have been the hallmark of the day. The people choose lies and propaganda over paving of roads. This is African politics. This is Liberian politics. These things started. Let me tell you, the PR system, the way by PR system is not the way it works in Liberia. The PR system in Liberia is also almost like an employment. These guys will go into the various districts and get connected with people. It is different. The game in Liberia is just different. And as people are grassroots politicians, not people, we went there and we have folks that knows about this. I'm going to be frank to you. Even if Fahnghon proposed this, Fahnghon, the same idea he given to Unity Party, he proposed that.
Yeah, he did.
So it's not a secret. So when we talk about these things, it's something that we shouldn't. We're talking about the governance. Forget about our own party, CDC. We're talking about governance. If you leave the party, you go to the governance structure, you have to put everything at the same equilibrium. If you say you want to weigh on one and forget about one, it doesn't work in the Liberian politics. Why it's true the bread and butter issue is cardinal, also the roads, infrastructure development, but the messaging also, it need to be strategic. You remember I said that it is extremely dangerous for people to be misinformed than for people to be unaware.
Yeah.
And the politics in Liberia, once people are misinformed, those are propagating this, they are intentional, they are deliberate. And you have to empower others to counteract these things. And the reason I'm saying this, because tomorrow I will not be here, I will be the leader. And let me be frank to you. If I could be in the Fahnghon position today as director, and also be in the position of Jeremy Piah today, I'll propose that. Because that's how the Liberian politics play. You have to balance things. And if we don't say this as a governance, who be waiting to get back into government, people will renege on these things. To be beaten by 17,000 votes.
Yeah.
It is, how it's difficult when people swallow lies to get the lies out of them.
On propaganda.
On propaganda.
Yeah.
So it's something that we have to balance. This African politics, you can pretend about it. And there's no pretend. If I'm in the position of these guys, I will recommend that. In fact, I will propose to the president, I say, look, propaganda is one of the biggest markets that we need to invest into. While we're building the little roads, we're building other things. And as analysts, I can't go against what I know it will be best. And I pray that, the new, from the party side, one thing I've been waiting because I want to hear one or two things from the acting chairman to see some of the things that they put in place, because there's a need for overhaul of the party. So we hope, that the acting chairman will be working on that, because after these things, there's area that we need to go and sit around the table and talk. To re-energize the boys.
Right.
The guys, if you see, look, why the Unity Party, after the president took over, they were energized to fight back. Because for the 12 years, they were in power. And they were supported. So when the power went out of their hands, they came back, started fighting. Why the CDC reneging? Because there are other failed that look, we fought for this thing, we came there, and they empower others. So why do we go and talk? And it need to be said.
Right.
Yeah, we need to say this so that we can put our horse in order so that they can make things work out. Because we didn't say these things, and we talk it behind the scene, talk to them, and they don't listen.
No.
You know what I mean for me to lead a family and pour money in a pocket and buy a plane? Just go tell the people, the pilot, German, we need to do this, do this. And people brag about it and just laugh as though we can make it. No, we don't want that. It better watch it quickly so that, you know, we can get past it and before we start building up. Because it is dangerous to, you know, ignore things that you know that it is dangerous and detrimental to the growth and development of the institution, and we ignore it and we pretend that everything is okay. At the end of the day, it's not okay. And that's what we did for the 6 years. The pretend was too much. And we shouldn't go back there. Let us do everything now so that when we all agree and then we move in now, then nobody have anything on their mind and we can move in one accord. And I call on again the chairman, the acting chairman, to work in that direction. Also the stand-up bearer too, because when the old horse ties, you start from the top before it comes to the bottom.
Right.
But the issue with the PR, it is good for the African politics, and I hope we should learn from this. And because this idea was proposed to them, and they say that they can handle it. Yeah. And it cost us. There are a lot of factors, but PR, the lies and propaganda, it cost us hugely in these elections.
Absolutely. It cost us hugely. And we were in Monrovia, in Liberia, when all went down. And people have not recovered from it yet. You know, people have not recovered from it, including myself right here. I can't lie to you. It's the way and manner in which we lost these elections were very painful. Very painful. Yeah. Because there's no way in heaven we could have lost about 17,000 votes. All right? No way. No way we could. I mean, CDC, with all the President Weah did across the country, not just in one county, across the 15 counties, they all benefited with projects, valuable projects, viable projects. All right? And we lost the election. But how can we lose election in place the Bapulu County, where they never saw any major development, but that huge Emirate Hospital. All right, how we lost in Bapulu? Propaganda. Where he name Bombay County. Every Snow say, "Oh, Mr. President, for what you've done for Bombay County, we'll reward you." How we lost Bombay County? Our stronghold, Monserrato. How we lost Monserrato? But we have a senator that won with 375,394 votes. And the president, George Weah, got 319,000. About 50 some odd thousand vote difference. How we lost Monserrato?
The senator was not outspoken in your selfish.
How we lost in Bond County, where our vice president hailed from.
Well, we did not lose Bond County, but we
no,
won
I mean, the margin, sorry. The margin.
You know, Mr. Gilman, yeah, I agree that we our PR are weak, and we in the diaspora and we really fought along with Freedom, Freedom FM, and maybe one or two other medias and houses on the ground in Liberia. We fought. That's why we were able to get where we got. But CDC and when you come to Bomb County, Madam Joel Howard disempowered herself. She disempowered herself. She disempowered herself. In that, remember when she used to be doing her Twitter posts against President Weah? She turned the people off a long time ago. So the people didn't respect her office. You know, the people never have respect for her office because she had to call it disempower her office long time ago. Why? When the propaganda was at a peak,
the same way how we are talking tonight, that we need to come together, forge ahead. She and President Weah did come together. I believe they reconciled their differences.
They reconciled, but it was late. She didn't realize it. Do you? What a boy name?
It's because the messaging was not as powerful as the opposition at the time or was.
Mr. Gilmore, it let her, the woman in the West, excuse me,
the woman in the hospital.
Yeah, the woman in the hospital. You're sorry. The woman in the hospital in the hospital together. One of them come outside and disgrace the other one outside. You think the community, no matter what that man say, the man or the woman come out the next time to say beautiful thing about one another with the community respect.
Right.
They will gain the community respect again. They will never gain the community respect again. Their woman had lost dignity. That was happy. That was surprised today. I see Boyman JB, Boyman sitting down. Why he didn't just go to the opposition? Then he made him information minister. I hear him on freedom today talking. I said, but what the use are you talking now? What the use are you talking now? Oh, you injured the coffin. That's why I said the whole thing about PR, yes, but the injury was done within CDC, outside CDC. Look, let me tell you, a United Party is just I don't know what kind of word to use. It's not a victim or circumstance or a beneficiary or circumstance. A United Party. United Party is a beneficiary or circumstance. You know? Because like, I would say United Party that was the dirty money. Come and watch that dirty money.
He did, and he didn't get anything.
All the opposition group, they watched the dirty money. Liberians were dumb. Liberians were dumb with United Party. They were done with United Party. Maybe if CDC were going to win, maybe the position CDC is today should have been ANC. Well, ANC, for her to stay on her own and build her own arsenal, she didn't do it. She talked about jumping in the muddy water will increase her value. Yeah. So all the money we can do any kind of parade to the state hall. We ain't got money to hire lobbyists to pay those senators then over there to listen to our plight.
Absolutely not.
Commies already bought them. And Baka tapping into it. Even a commies will not spend money now, but Baka already get their favor. The coming turn it off against President we have the hope that he will benefit from it. But Baka they won't benefit from all the hard work, from coming hard work. That's why I can hear some people, we'll put a president behind one again, we'll put coming on our ticket. Hell no. CDC will lose our identity the moment that man on our ticket. It will never happen.
Rachel coming? What? Let coming go distant. What?
No.
Then we'll go back to one our party. Coming.
CDC will lose our identity beside that man on our
we'll get trying.
Waste your time. Well, what I want in the long and short, we intro ourselves inside, we intro ourselves outside. Even that other girl, what her name, Orita, when she came out with that news that President we are getting your money, that thing really paid me, you know. It really hit me. I said, what's wrong with people? And you, Mr. Gilman, know we talk behind the scene. You and myself, I said this thing I had to step into.
Absolutely.
I had to step into when our platform was coming on and gaining momentum and high. Certain thing wanted to take place. And I had to step into it. See, some of the things we were doing out of jealousy and greed, we didn't know it was hurting us. We didn't know it was hurting us. Oh, what's it now? We talk about Mr. Gamer, opposition, and they're listening to it. We go talk about roasting. Opposition, and they're listening to it. I mean, we disgrace our own government up and down. We expect the Liberian people to say have faith in us.
You know, about it's for me. It's kind of low. It's after 1 o'clock, but let me just let me just try to close on Sunny here real quick. You know, what all of the things that people expressed tonight, including the callers, the panelists, the analysts, including Tamasa, my dear sister, Rachel, and of course, Rosalind. I know this is what they call a Monday morning quarterbacking, right?
Quarterback, Monday morning quarterback after the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, there are a lot of variables. You know the conversation we had. They
Ab.
I think 1 o'clock, eh?
Yeah.
So
Quarterback. Monday morning quarterback. Tuesday
So,
morning
hello?
quarterback. Yeah. Yeah, Ab.
You there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is that the campaign itself has its own lapses.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I'm driving at. Take, for instance, the second round of the campaign team did not allow the standard bearer to leave the perimeter of Monrovia to go anywhere again.
To go anywhere. Thank you.
What sense did you remember
What sense did
I
it
had a
make?
conversation with you?
Yeah. We won 8 counties in the first round. Why we couldn't go to those 7 counties that we did not win in the second round?
We are going to 3 or then 7. We're going to be all right.
Why we couldn't go to them?
You getting me?
Yeah, we getting you, Ab.
Yes. So again, I know that PR is one of the issues that we need to work on, but you had a second round election. We lost vote in Bond County for the second round more than the first round.
More than the first round, correct.
We lost vote in Grand Bassa County more than the first round.
Yeah.
Reason being, the campaign should have taken the standard bearer to appeal to those people to make his presence felt in Bond County, Grand Bassa County, and the western part of Liberia, Grand Kipma.
The western part, yeah.
Quite honestly, Grand Kipma County, the western Liberia, the campaign strategy was not effective.
It didn't work there. No, it didn't work.
So those are all the variables. Like I said, people, we're still on the drawing. I mean, we are on the drawing board trying to put all of these pieces together.
We need to
and
go
trust
on the
me,
drawing board. We're not on the drawing board yet, Ab. That's the sad part. We need to go on the drawing board.
Yeah, where I mean, when I say drawing board, in the sense that because, like, for instance, when the former campaign chairman came out, all choices that he made gave me reason to believe that some of those things have been articulated. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was driving at. But again, I just try to drive that point home because those are variables that were responsible. Okay, I understand. Bond County, Madam Joy Howard did her part because what business we had to win their more vote in the first round and then lost significantly.
Significantly, yeah.
Okay.
I think we lost 8,000 votes in the second round.
For Lofa County, we gained more vote in Fuya District in the second round than the first round.
In the first round, yeah.
So how do you reconcile that? Meaning to say something was just adding up, not only the propaganda part of it. I mean, I call it the PR part of it. Yes, it's significant, but those are all of the things that we got to look at and understand that indeed those things needs to be revisited and then try to rectify those kind of errors for the future.
Yeah. And lastly, before we leave, let's just add this to the equation that in the second round, trucking of voters is now common in the Liberia election system.
Yes.
The first round, people trucked people in the various counties, in the districts, and what have you. And after the first round, those people that live in Monrovia or Monserrato, they returned. And then in the second round, those people did not move. Very few went back to where they registered to vote. So all of that also caused us the problems. We want more representatives, more senators or senatorial seats. But then what happened in the second round? The people did not talk to the people to carry them back into the counties.
Yeah.
They didn't carry them back.
Yeah, so those are all the things that we got to look at, and then we say, okay, because for me, quite honestly, my brother, just to close up on this, what I'm stating that the fact that at this early time in the game, the ruling party is worried about paying people for PR reason. Trust me, they are already in trouble.
They're in trouble.
That's why it indicate to me, because they know the PR messaging they are losing, and the people that start feeling that certain things just not right. So that's why you see all of these things. They got a propagandist that is being placed at him. Or by the way, since I got to know myself, this is the first time for the LBS to be operated by a propagandist. I'm serious. Everybody that have headed that institution have always been journalists.
Journalists.
I don't know of any propagandist. Even G.V. Kromah, who later became a politician, he was a career journalist.
Yeah.
He was a career journalist that headed LBS before. But then you got a propagandist. And not only that, the deputy that is sent there, a guy that insult people on the podium, they send that one there too.
And then another guy who didn't even get a high school diploma.
Right.
Like,
so I'm telling you that they are sensing this thing. That's the reason why it's an early warning sign.
He was appointed by Joseph Boakai, and then Eugene Fahnghon fire him. You're thanking you, man.
G.V. Kromah is dead.
Yes. So, I mean, that's what I know. All of the people, you talk about Olivier Shannon, you talk about all of the people at LBS who are all journalists.
Tabanyana. This is the South African opposition song by Dr. Victor. And we're gonna make a CDC opposition song also. Well, folks, that does it for us here tonight. Thank you very much for being there. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Judah Hard Talk, as well as our Facebook page, Judah Hard Talk FM 107. Dr. Victor and the Rasta Rebels. Thanks to our team of panelists and analysts. We had a full house here tonight. All you callers into the show, thank you very much. Distributors and those of you that trend with us as well. Join us for another edition during our subsequent broadcast. Until then, I've been your host and announcer, Wild Michael Gilman, live and direct from Detroit. Rebande.